Alright guys, today we're going to be doing a Benchmade review. It's Benchmade Black class. And if the camera will focus, it's Benchmade Adamas. I've had this knife for about 9 months now. I forgot to put it back in the box, just kind of show everybody, you know, if they order one, what they're going to get. Let's pop this open. You'll get a malice clip for attaching your sheath, either your belt or place, you know, weaving it on the molly. Inside the box, a little card here, it's got the Ranger emblem. But it talks about the Adamas series, and for every portion of the proceeds from the sale of them, they give back to the Ranger Assistance Foundation, which is pretty cool. And you got your standard maintenance and all that stuff on it, your warranty information, little thing about the access lock. But let's get to the good stuff. Case that it comes in, it's a really high quality case. You know, it's ballistic nylon. It's got Velcro patch here on the front, so if you don't want to keep the case locked, you can carry it like that. You just got access to it right there. On the back, you got the little molly straps, Benchmade embroidered into it. Honestly, I don't use the sheath for the knife. I keep it attached to my EDC bag, and I keep a multi-tool in it. I just find keeping the knife in my pocket, it's easier to get to, and I don't have this bumping into everything. So, okay, on to the knife. I've had this knife, like I said, for about 9 months now, and I carry it every day. You know, I've handed it to a few people to, you know, ask them for a knife or whatever, and they say, wow, how do you carry that heavy thing? It's 7.7 ounces. So, I mean, it's a beefy chunk of metal. But, you know, after using it for so long now, I don't notice it in my pocket at all. And it's solid. I've honestly beat the crap out of this thing doing things, and it just keeps coming back for more. I mean, it's super smooth. I mean, there is absolutely no wiggle or play in that blade at all. It's got phosphor bronze bushings. It's a D2 steel. I know I sharpen it maybe every couple weeks. I'll put a strop to it and touch it back up, and it's good to go again. You know, the handle coloration I thought was, you know, all the way through, but it's not. It's like a coating on it. And if you'll look right here, you can see where it's wearing around the edges, which to me it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's got some battle scars. You know, paint coming off the pocket clip, but to me it adds character to the knife. It's got a 3.82 inch blade on it, which is, you know, pretty good for, you know, normal tasks. Maybe a little bit big for some things, but that blade is thick on this thing. All right, it's a big chunk of D2. Get the fuller right here in it. Flow through construction. It's got a cap back here on the back of it, but it's got jimping all over, and it's actually usable jimping, unlike some knives where you get it and it's there for looks more than anything. And it's got jimping all over. It really locks your hand in good and tight to it. Pocket clip is reversible for left or right carry, but not up or down, which is fine with me because I prefer tip up anyway. Got a lanyard hole. I usually have a lanyard in here, but it wouldn't fit back in the box, so I popped it off just for doing this review. Milled out liners. You can see how beefy everything is in this thing. And from what I've read, the access lock on this one's a little bit beefier than most of them on your standard Benchmades. It's super smooth. You can flip it out with a thumb stud, or you can pull the access lock back and just kind of give it a little flip and it'll pop right out. I've been real happy with the knife. You know, zero problems out of it. Say it's my everyday carry. Alright guys, if you have any questions, comments, you know where to put them down there. Have a good one.